Hi guys, how you doing? 17th of April 2020, US cash market is about to open and we are going to discuss the opportunities, intraday opportunities when it comes to the indices. Well, I see some chances we are going to see lower levels. I'm still exposed to the downside, but not from the intraday perspective. So that's what we are going to discuss. Then we are going to discuss the dollar as well. Because it was the beginning of the European session, we saw the dollar's been stronger, and right here, right now, we've seen some kind of the sell-off when it comes to the dollar. So overall, indices, US dollar, business as usual. Stay with me. We are going to get back into the chart as soon as we can. There you go. We are going to start with the DJ, the first few seconds of the cash markets going on right here, right now. Blue dotted line, weekly open, consolidation, attempt to break higher with the gap. So for sure we are going to try to close the gap, and some kind of demand around the weekly open could be in place. Now, I don't believe in that, so we are going to try to find some kind of the opportunity when it comes to the short side of the indices, right? So as usual, that's the daily cash open. That's the daily cash open. That's intraday high when it comes to the cash open. That's the low for now. Now, with all Fed members, besides the Bullard, all of them are arguing that there is no chance for V-shaped recovery, only Bullard. Once clown, always a clown. You see the V-shaped recovery. He also sees that no worries, guys. Second part of the year is gonna be great. Maybe he is targeting the Powell place. Maybe he wants to be the head of the Fed. Who knows how much he got from the White House administration for this type of the BS. Maybe I shouldn't, but I couldn't resist, guys. Once a clown, always a clown. Anyway, taking into the consideration what is going on overall worldwide, right? As you can see, it's not enough time for me to adjust these lows, intraday lows. Anyway, there was a positive reaction to the initial rumors that one of the companies, I'm not gonna put the name here right now, that is ready with the vaccination. The company denied that one, but we have to take everything we have access to, 50-50, a little bit, half-half, right? Every rumor has a little bit of the right, and well, of course, it's gonna take the time. That's what we are talking about. That's what all the guys, pharmacy related, doctors, scientists, whatever. No way we are going to get the vaccination earlier than 1 year. Okay, let's get back and let's agree that first time we hear that beginning of February. So beginning of February 2021, that's the most optimistic time, right? Meaning that all those clowns, circus guys, politicians, whatever we want to call them, telling us that it's getting closer, yes! It's of course a political game, and especially with the countries we have the election this year, that's the most common thing. Anyway, when it comes to the indices, what I'm gonna to look for, trying to get out of this politics politician stuff, trying to get back into the what is important, interesting for us. So the thing is that what we've seen pre-market, it was out of the consolidation, right? So now what I'm gonna to look for, of course, the 50% of that consolidation. So levels between the weekly open and 50% of that consolidation, that the key level bulls are watching. That's where, as a bull, you want to step in and buy to rescue these indices. Of course, the indices are a little bit disconnected from the real life, all right? So, in my opinion, what I'm gonna to look for, I'm gonna to look for this type of the move back, retest 50%, retest of the weekly open and levels towards the high of that consolidation, and some kind of the rejection, because I'm looking for fade that type of the move, and I'm looking for a DJ to get back to 23,300. That's how I see the things ahead of the weekend. Because guys, well, I'm the last one who wants to have the influence, who wants to bias anyone. I'm far from that, right? Now, let's try to think with our own brain. Let's try to get out of those old news, trying to influence our brain. Be yourself. Think yourself. Well, if we know that the light in the tunnel when it comes to the vaccine, there is something for the late Q3, maybe beginning of Q4, if not the Q1 2021, right? So all those bullshits we are getting right now, it's like the fade rally, in my opinion. Why is that? Because all those big boys who are not able to unload because of the lack of liquidity, they are using the manipulation, they are using, they're trying to influence each of us. Oh yeah, let's buy that dip, right? So they can unload the shit they holding for last few years, right? So I'm going to be very, very careful. Still, my stance is that we haven't seen the low on the indices yet, all right? Very similar situation to the one we have here on the DJ. We have very similar situation when it comes to Nasdaq. And my approach to Nasdaq is very, very similar. So it might not happen today because that's the breakout of the consolidation. So the Nasdaq, because of those shitty funks pushing higher, it might be a little bit stronger. We discussed it, that one. So I would be very, very careful trying to short or trying to stay short over the weekend when it comes to the Nasdaq. Now guys, because time is running out, we are very short of the time. I recorded earlier today, I recorded the gold, but looks like there is some problems with the upload when it comes to the YouTube. It's uploading for the 3rd hour already, so you are more than welcome to check at some point mid-month metals update. I'm talking gold, silver, I'm talking platinum, palladium, right? Now we are going to talk dollar, euro dollar, right? From the weekly chart perspective. Nice rejection. I think I would be very, very careful because, well, 2 weeks ago, this week attempt to go higher. So some kind of the swing high creation. So it might be this type of the approach. So I'm going to be very, very careful with the euro dollar right here, right now, because we might see retest of 0950, and that might be very, very nice selling opportunity. So be careful, guys, trying to chase the market today, especially when we are, very close to the weekly close. I would be very, very careful because, well, there is one more thing. The bulls are still trying to take the advantage of this over-under. So, well, be very, very, very careful. I would even say that if we are going to try to take out this week low as early as next week, right? This could be the type of the price action we might see. That's what we are going to discuss once I'm going to have the weekly close in place. So maybe some kind of the, pre-market open on Sunday. Next one here is, of course, the cable. the bulls are trying to fight very strongly when it comes to the weekly open. Now, of course, all the informations from UK are very negative when it comes to the coronavirus. It's not getting better, and you know, I think that still we have this type of the consolidation when it comes to today's and yesterday trading. Well, as early as next week, maybe we are going to get the attempt to go higher, right? And rejection. So I'm going to look to add into the pound short as early as next week. Don't forget, guys, that you can check what I'm doing. The link is in the description. So overall, trying to summarize, I know it's at some point disconnected to what we've seen lately. I'm dollar bull, I'm stocks bear. It's something different what we've seen lately, right? I strongly encourage you to watch the first the gold update, the mid-month metals update. Trying to make the upload. It's uploading for the 3rd hour, but again, guys, we are approaching end of the week. Be very careful. Don't be trapped. Stay home, stay safe. All the best. My name is Piotr, and this was the US cash market open update on Light Forex Global YouTube channel. Guys, thank you. Take care. Goodbye.